Talk about the complexion of this team. I mean, you guys have gone from kind of a lot of guys out, and now you're starting to get some guys back. How does things change for this group?
Well, I mean, we're in a position to well, we started the season undermanned in terms of injuries, and we've had so many guys, hit with the injury bug in and out throughout the year. But our confidence in one another hasn't wavered, even through a few tough losing streaks. We just try to stay as positive as possible, and try to be professional, as a group, and when we approach these games. Even when I don't know how many different starting lineups we've had, but we just try to have that next man up, mentality.
Next man up creates opportunity. You've
Right.
seen kind of Solomon Hill climb into that opportunity a little bit. As you look around the locker room and see guys embracing their role, does it make you a little stronger? Does it make you a little tougher as a team?
Yeah, I think so. Guys are learning. A guy like Solo's learning on the job. Where he basically sat out all of last year, and he's thrust into a role where, we're relying on him to most nights guard the best player on the, you're filling for Paul, where you're guarding the best scorer on the other team's wing. Then we got a guy like Damo who we're depending on, even Stuckey and C.J. Miles, guys who are, who've been six men, most of their career. We're depending on them, to be starters, which is a new role for some guys. But again, and the good thing about this group is we just don't get too low. Even when things aren't going our way, we're still, remaining confident and trying to build one another up, and just go out with the attitude to compete and try to win that game.
You guys were one of the best teams in the NBA for a couple of years in a row. You lose Paul, and you kind of fall back a little bit. Do you still keep in mind we were one of the best teams in the league? When we get guys back, it'll be a little different.
Yeah, I mean, we think about that. You know, and obviously the makeup of our team is different. Some of the dynamics are different. When you lose a guy like that who can just about do everything, it really leaves a big hole. And obviously, we know we weren't looking for one guy to fill that void. Trying to do it by committee, and we've had a tough run of the schedule early part of the year, but we're confident that we just stay the course. Schedule's a little more favorable down the stretch. We have a bunch of home games. I think only like 12 or 13 road games left for the year, so the schedule's favorable for us, and we're just going to continue to compete, play hard, and see where we end up.
As the veteran, one of the veterans on the team, one of the older guys, how do you keep that all in perspective, keep everybody focused on the goal?
Well, we talk about it. Coach talks about it. We just talk about staying the course and continuing to try to make adjustments and be basketball players. Try to do what we can in terms of adjustments and strategy, to just figure out ways to put a competitive five out there, to give ourselves a chance to win.
Feel like this team has it enough in it to climb into the playoff picture?
We'll see. One thing we're not going to do is we're just not going to sort of back down and concede where we are and hope that people feel sorry for us. We're just going to continue to fight, continue to be professional. Have that attitude, like if we prepare the right way, play with a certain level of intensity, it's basketball. Anything's possible.